Like our Vice President Kamala Harris said, I might be the first, but I won't be the last.
Dawn Ison officially sworn in as the United States Attorney for the Eastern District of Michigan. A monumental moment, as she is the first Black woman to serve in the role.
It is huge, but what I will say is that there are so many qualified women before me who could have served in this role. But what they did was pave a way for me.
But Ison, who grew up on Detroit's East Side, graduated from Cass Tech and law school at Wayne State University, reveals life threw her plenty of obstacles along the way, which started when her father was murdered when she was just 9 years old.
I've been the victim of a crime. My mother was a single parent who worked at the post office and tried to struggle to take care of me and my brothers. I'm the wife of a retired police officer. I'm the mother of a young Black son. And so it is this lived experience that I hope to bring to this role.
That combined with her extensive resume, which includes a dozen years as a criminal defense attorney and the last 19 as assistant U.S. attorney, where she cracked down on public corruption and prosecuted drug trafficking cases at the highest level. Ison led the federal prosecution that broke up the Black mafia family and sent dozens of members to prison for years. In the 80s, two brothers started a Detroit hip-hop music label and then created a massive money laundering and drug trafficking organization that spanned the country. So notorious, Stars created a series about the rise and fall of the Flannery brothers, with Big Meech's son Demetrius playing his convicted father. Ison admits she has watched a bit.
I did look at it, quite frankly, I did. And because when we prosecuted the case, Mr. Flannery's son was a small child, and I remember seeing pictures of him. So I was interested, and I actually think he's quite good. To be quite frank with you, I think he's doing a great job.
Often during our interview, Ison expressed her zero tolerance for crime and corruption, but also her commitment to community as she works to make sure people feel safe and protected, but also valued. Her priorities, rooting out systemic discrimination in policing, housing, and employment, and with violent crime at an all-time high, restructuring their approach to getting the most violent suspects and gangs off the streets and behind bars.
I believe that having had that perspective, I can relate to so many people. I've represented people, the same types of people that I've prosecuted in cases. And this empathy, this lived experience combined with my extensive professional experience is what I want to bring to this role. And I think it's right for this moment to rebuild trust in the community, to bridge the gap between help bridge the gap between law enforcement and the community.
And the right person who grew up in the community to do the job.
I had a lot of unfortunate circumstances that I've overcome in my life. But simply put, I'm a little girl from the east side of Detroit with a big mouth who refused to be defined by her circumstance and who wanted to use her mouth to help people like her mother. And I've devoted my entire life to doing that.
Ison says we still have a lot of work to do, but in this historic role, she hopes to serve as an inspiration to little girls and little boys alike. She said that because she has a son and believes boys can be inspired by women too.